Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com, where we talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. So, welcome to today's video update, where I update a cryptocurrency portfolio that I've been updating for about a year now. And so thanks for joining me. Make sure you stay to the end of this video because I always talk about something of importance after the update. And also make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to this video if you like the content. Also understand that there's investment risk, so investing can be risky. Do not invest more money into any kind of investment than you can afford to lose. Also understand that I'm not a financial planner or financial advisor, so this is not financial planning or financial advice. So let's share my screen and get on with the update. So this is a spreadsheet I've been updating since February. So we're at the end of January today, so it's about it. You know, it's basically like an anniversary, almost a year. Since the beginning of February, this has been updated, and we've got three main columns: the altcoin, the Bitcoin, and the totals column. And the green is when markets move forward on the previous day, when it's moved backward on the previous day. You can see over the last year, there's been a lot of times when we had, going forward continuously for several days. And then we had, downward trends in price action. And these patterns are really good because they tend to be used for analysis purposes when you can use this in conjunction with some other information. So very useful information, these patterns. But coming to today, we are 31st of January 2022, and I get the figures from this page here. And this particular portfolio consists of one whole Bitcoin and a selection of specially researched alternative coins or altcoins other than Bitcoin, and this is the totals at the top. The left-hand side, we've got the US dollars, right-hand side, we've got the same portfolio in British pounds. In the middle, we've got the split. So it looks like the altcoins have gone a little further ahead than Bitcoin, but this really was 75-25 before. So let's take this figure here, 125,006.38. So time now in the UK, 125,006.38. Make sure I got that right. Yeah. That's minus. Okay, so it's going back a little bit. Minus 639. And let's have a look at the top figure is 162,308. And it's 46. 162,308.46. 308.46. 308.46. Right. Yep, minus as well. Bitcoin is also random minus. Yeah, so I can stay right. So basically, the altcoins are down 639. Bitcoin is down $84, and the total portfolio is down $723. So that's the update for today. Does it bother me? Absolutely not. It's just the way it goes. I've weathered a lot of storms over the year, shall I say, of Bitcoin's ups and downs, and this is just another day in the office. Again, if you look at this as a long-term strategy, then you don't get worried about small time frames. You look more on longer time frames, like 3-4 years, and you've gone in the right direction. So let's look at the markets now. So the total market is 1.6 trillion at the moment, and it had reached a mighty high in October, November of 3 trillion. November the 12th or so, sometime around that time. somewhere around the time it had reached a massive high of around the 3 trillion mark on November the 10th, thereabouts, 2021. But it's cooled down a bit and basically halved almost. So that's what it is at the moment. But it's done extremely well considering where it came from. If you look back, where it came from, a couple of years, just around the pandemic time, the total market cap was around 240 billion, 244 billion. Say around the time that the market, it's about 250 billion. So to go from 250 billion to 3 trillion, it's tremendous. And it's come down to 1.6 trillion. It's still done a monumental growth. It's been absolutely incredible. So obviously it will do what it's going to do for the short period of time. It will move to the next level, and that will take a few years. But it's certainly moved, and it's certainly done very, very well. So you need to kind of look at really where it's coming from, what it's done, and not just think about, oh, it hasn't changed since last Tuesday attitude, as a lot of people have. Bitcoin itself gone through the same growth pattern, similar growth pattern. Obviously, Bitcoin is 40% of the market, and 40% of the market. So it reached its all-time high in, again, November the 10th, and then dropped down, I would say, from its all-time high to now. Well, let's just say around 47%. So there's a 50% drop, and well, correction, shall we say? And then it has to make that adjustment, readjustment, coming from to move to the next level, and considering again where it was the time just before the pandemic, it also has come a long way. What was it? It was around $9,000, $9,000 after the pandemic, I guess. March, 6,000. So $6,000 to $9,000, between $6,000 and $9,000 anyway. And for it to have gone up to 69,000, down to 37 is still fantastic when you think it's coming from $9,000 or $6,000. It's done tremendously well. So great, Bitcoin. But where is it going from here? Well, things that are holding it back, it's still stuck in the Gaussian channel. Now, if you watched the previous video, we talked about the effect of the Gaussian channel. It goes back over the years that whenever Bitcoin has gone into the Gaussian channel, it usually lingers and stays stuck. It treats it like quicksand, behaves like quicksand, keeps it stuck in the Gaussian channel for about a year or so. And we have, this is not my opinion, this is the facts in the charts that has happened over the years. So these are facts, and whenever it goes into the channel, and even if it does come out briefly, it gets sucked back in, as we saw this time around. It went to the tunnel again. It entered the tunnel in May 2021, and it actually almost escaped the tunnel, and it was looking like it was going to escape. There's a very strong upward trend here, and but it's like the gravity of the Gaussian channel had not finished with it yet, and sucked it down before it could escape that green line. I said if it gets past this line, it's got a chance. If it gets past this green line, it's on its way, but it couldn't really, the body candle couldn't really close above the green line that I set, which was the 65 level. So, and this is a 5-day chart, by the way. So it got pulled back down to the Gaussian channel and down to the bottom of the channel. So not just did it plunge back into the tunnel, it plunged past the medium line, which is this green line here, and to the bottom of the channel. So we're waiting to see how long it's going to stay there. Again, it could be up until May, because again, typically it stays in there for a year. So we shall see before it works its way out again. Meanwhile, it might go even further below the channel temporarily while it makes that corrective adjustment into trajectory. The death cross. I talked about the death cross here, which shows the two lines. The red line is the 200-day moving average, and the green line is the 50-day moving average, and they crossed in the 14th on the 14th of January. And as a result of this direction in lines, the price actually went downwards. And the thing is, when Bitcoin price is above the 50-day moving average, we're really bullish. But when it's below, we're really bearish. So it fell not only below the 50-day moving average, which is a green line, it fell below the 200-day moving average. So it's very bearish at the moment. And we'll see whether it will make its way above the 200-day moving average. But as long as it remains below, it's an extremely bear market trend at the moment. And tomorrow I'll talk about some other potential death crosses that I'll show you, that could keep it down for, like I said, longer. The ADXI rather. Again, we're still in a downward trend as long as these red lines is on top of the green line. In November, we were in an upward trend that started from the 1st of October and ended, shall I say, in the middle of November. This is when the green line was above the red, but they switched sides, and that's where we've been ever since. So you can see before that, red was above the green. Before that, green was above the red. So they always keep alternating. And no matter what, they keep alternating. So this is going to happen, but eventually, the reign of the red on the top will come to an end, and they will switch over like they did here, and then we'll have the reign of the green on top, and then they'll switch over, then we'll have the reign of the red on top, and so on and so forth. So here we are right now, showing that they wanted to come together here, but they didn't quite make it. Came apart again. They wanted to come together as well. They again seem to be going apart but when they do come together and switch over, then we know we've got a bull market trend has come back on. And that might not be until, like I said, for a few months. We shall see. We'll keep you posted. Just make sure you keep watching these videos, like the video, hit the notification button, that way you'll get notified when I post a video that shows the crossover, and you know that how to position yourself then. So don't forget to visit our website, IamWealthyandRich.com, and scroll down. We're talking about how to understand the game of money and play it well. Scroll down, get your free millionaire mindset and investment strategy now, and fill in the short form and send it to you straight away. And don't forget to, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. The notification button. I want to thank you very much for your time. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.